Good evening, happy Saturday. So I finished watching the Challenger disaster, and Dr. Feynman was one of the key people that solved the mystery of why the Challenger had exploded. Basically, it all had to do with the temperature was less than freezing at the time. And by an experiment using a plain glass of ice water, which is 32 degrees, because when the ice and the water mix, they conform to 32 degrees. They make 32 degrees. I'll get into that in a minute. But he determined that with an experiment using part of the seal, the O-ring seal, and a glass of ice water and a clamp, that at 32 degrees, a seal that is stuck in a tight spot will take longer than normal to expand, and therefore cause precious seconds to go by where there is blow by, and which inevitably will cause problems. With that, after that finding, NASA made changes to the O-rings and made them safer. So we can all be grateful for that. Otherwise, the space program would have ended a long time ago because of more untimely deaths. Anyway, getting back to the water. Now, normal water, drinking water, tap water, is usually above 32 degrees, whereas ice is less than 32 degrees. When you mix the two together, it creates 32 degree temperature water. Now, many people in the refrigeration industry, Walmart and other places like that, use this as a basis to calibrate their thermometers. So in order to make sure that their thermometers are working correctly, they'll take a glass of ice water, stir it up vigorously so that it all mixes and the temperature stabilizes, and they put a thermometer in there and they measure the temperature of the water. The temperature is usually 32 degrees. So makes for good drinking. With that in mind, I also had my poem. I wanted to do a reading of my poem. So with that, this is entitled Whimsical. It won me the award, the Lena Hicks Award for Literary Excellence in Poetry, plus third place in the Aspiring Poet Contest that is held in North Central Texas. NCTC puts it on for college students and non-college students to participate. Separate contests for college students and non-college students, and I entered for college students because I was a college student at the time. So, with that in mind, Whimsical. Dancing on the clouds above, warmth from the sun dancing on my skin, scooping droplets of rain in my hand, whimsical is the sky. Running along the dusty trail, rolling in the grassy knoll, timeless stories told by night, whimsical is the sky. Roaring fires light the sky, energy rises within our soul, dreaming of a new tomorrow, whimsical is the sky. Seeking answers within the heavens, triumphant celebrations of one's own youth, sturdy are the ways of elders, whimsical is the sky. Trails drawn within the sand, water rushing across the field, breathing life within us all, whimsical is the sky. Torrents of cool and warm, washing over the mountains high, touch the wind, touch the rain, whimsical is the sky. One so young, one so old, beauty within us all, searching, spinning, lurking about, whimsical is the sky. Dance with me once more, around the world we go, touching earth, touching heaven, whimsical is the sky. And that concludes the poem. Instead of trails, it was actually trials, but both are sufficient. They both pretty much have the same symbolism, trails and trials. Anyway, So that's the poem. You can find it. I'll put a link to it in the description below, so that way you can read it yourself if you like. If you want to tell others about the channel, share it, like it, favorite it, whatever. Share it. You can click the link in this upper corner. There. That will bring you to the channel so you can subscribe. I haven't quite mastered the subscribe button yet, but that's fine. You can click the icon above and boom, there. Then you can click the subscribe, or you can subscribe with the button that's in the description, or right below the video, above the description. So if you think others can be beneficial, if you think others can benefit from the videos, you've seen what I've put out so far. Great, wonderful. Tell them to come and see them and subscribe. I have videos once a week at least. As you've seen, I've had a couple Thursday night videos. The Thursday night video for this one was the fact that I wanted to make sure that anybody who wanted to see the Challenger disaster documentary was able to see it. There's probably a couple more opportunities throughout the weekend to watch the Challenger disaster. If you missed it tonight, you can catch it either later on tonight or tomorrow evening. And basically, have a great weekend, and I will catch you next week. Bye!